Hey everyone. After a whole lot of talks in the community, I wanted to share some news with you today that I'm going to be running for Overland Park City Council this year in Ward 4. Now this is going to be a campaign that asks us to imagine what kind of a community we want to build and leave behind for the next generation. And I'm running because I think we need leadership that's able to connect the success this city's had over the last 20 years to what we still need to accomplish over the next 20. And while this campaign is going to ask us to look to the future, that doesn't mean we can lose sight of the issues of the day. We still need leadership that's going to be focused on infrastructure and keeping ours the strongest in the area. This is what keeps our people safe and our businesses thriving. We still need leadership that's going to respect our police officers, firefighters, and emergency workers, and work with them to make sure they have the tools they need to keep themselves and our community safe. And we need leaders that are going to partner with the business community to grow our local economy in an increasingly digital world. But when we do look to the future, I want us to think big. I want us to expect to be regional leaders on the treatment of mental health. I want us to expect to be examples for surrounding communities on sustainability. And I want us to expect a citywide initiative on diversity and inclusion to make sure that our city is welcoming for everyone. But to accomplish any of these ambitious long-term goals, we need leaders who bring in all voices, all generations. See, the fact is, I belong to a generation that has more Overland Park's population than any others, and less of its participation in local government than any others. These are people who are in the early and middle parts of their careers, people who are saving for retirement, and people with young kids. And they've largely given up on trying to follow local government. And I'm running because I think that's unsustainable. I think if we're going to build the kind of community we can be proud to hand over to our kids, it's going to take all of us, all generations. And I think we start to get my generation involved by having leadership that understands them, understands their needs, and understands how to communicate with them. This campaign is going to be about thinking big. We're going to set high expectations for how we interact with each other, and we're going to set high expectations for what we can accomplish as a city. Because we deserve leadership that respects all opinions, even when we disagree. And we deserve leaders who understand that their ability to serve our community is only as good as their understanding of the needs of the people of the community, and who won't discount any voices to try to understand those needs better. This is a campaign I am really proud of, and one I hope you'll support. To learn more about our campaign, you can go to www.tideforop.com.